Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And we are back with What is the Scenario?
Listen here. Thank y'all for checking out the last scenario we did about the 4 homeboys who didn't check in on his friend during the back surgery recovery process.
Right.
Of course, I expected not a lot of people to watch it, but it's a new concept that we are trying to involve our subscribers more into the show, more to get some conversation starters going so we can comment and talk with y'all and things like that. So can I give y'all another scenario, Blair?
Yes.
Can I give y'all another scenario?
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to put the link, and actually I'm going to show it right here. This is where you can email any scenario you have that you want to have a discussion about. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So listen to this scenario. Birthdays are important to me, but I don't make it a requirement for anyone to celebrate it with me, except for the person I'm with. Whenever my best friend's birthday comes around, they treat it as a big weekend event. So am I obligated to celebrate my best friend's birthday for the whole weekend? I'll let you get first stab at it, Blair.
So, no, you're not obligated to do anything.
Wait a minute. His best friend.
You're not obligated to do anything. I think, especially at this age when you're like 25 plus.
Okay.
Where we're at an age where people are having kids, people are trying to buy houses,
okay.
People, are just trying to secure their futures and just their stability in general. Mm-hmm. I think that everyone should understand that people can do what is feasible to them in their life at this point.
Okay.
So, no, I don't think it's an obligation. I'm hoping that everybody, all the parties involved are mature enough to understand that, hey, girl, like, yes, on Saturday I can come to dinner, mm-hmm. but on Sunday, I'm sorry, I'm not going to make it to indoor skydiving, Okay. So I think that everyone should be in a place of understanding at a certain point. But I do think that if it is your best friend, you should mm-hmm. make every effort to go to whatever they have planned. I think that it shows like your level of support. Mm-hmm. They want to have these events in order to celebrate and to spend time, especially, like I was saying, like, as you get older, it's not like you're in school and you get to see everybody every day. Yeah. So, a weekend event is not a huge chunk out of your time.
Yeah.
If we're talking about the whole year going by and you may or may not see the person, every 2 to 3 times a year.
It's just 2 to 3 days, Blair.
Yeah. So overall, I don't necessarily think that's a big ask, especially if that's your best friend and mm-hmm. they just really want to spend that time with you. But I think that the best friend also has to know that, hey, this is what my life is looking like, and this is what I can do, and this is what I can't do, and y'all should still be able to be friends after that. So
I'm mm-hmm. so in the middle because, and it's interesting how you took it from a female's perspective, okay. right? Because I didn't specify male or female.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I love the idea that, because that person's just like me in some factor, mm-hmm. to where birthdays is not a big deal to me.
Okay.
The biggest deal about birthday is, I'm alive for another year, mm-hmm. more than the actual celebration of it.
Gotcha.
So
mm-hmm.
sometimes I can put, not sometimes, all the time, mm-hmm. I can put my own sensibilities on birthday celebrations because I don't really celebrate my birthday, period. Mm-hmm. My birthday's actually coming up pretty soon, y'all. Mm-hmm. And if it was up to me, I wouldn't do anything. But that's why I'm not in charge of my birthday celebrations,
right,
and things like that. My wife is, yes. right? Because she's like, we go celebrate your birthdays, mm-hmm. right? So I don't want to make the mistake, or am I making the mistake of putting my sensibilities on someone else? That's what I always question.
And do you mean that by saying a person should only decide to do one event? Because some people celebrate their birthdays for the whole month.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
So
that's wild to me.
And my thing is like, you can celebrate your birthday for a whole month, but is a requirement for all of your friends to be at every single thing that you have for the month. I think that some things can just be things that you want to do for yourself.
What happened to birthday dinners? like, can I just show up for the birthday dinner and like, what happened to just going to the birthday dinner and just being like, I got you for tonight?
Yeah.
And leave it at that. I don't want to leave the birthday dinner like, okay, tomorrow at 10 a.m. we go be here. I'd be like, hold on, I thought your birthday was today.
Yeah.
Like, why we are celebrating Saturday, Sunday, and like a little bit of Monday morning. You get what I'm saying? So here's where I will push back on you just a little bit.
Okay.
Some would say that the older you get, you actually have money to actually do the things that you wanted to do probably in your earlier 20s or things like that. Maybe you want to do at 25. So now you actually have the finances to be like, you know what? I want to do massages with my girls, and I want to do brunch with my sisters, and then I want to do indoor skydiving, to use your example, just to basically
and then have a birthday weekend,
especially since we don't see
vacation,
since we don't see each other all the time, right. It's kind of hard not to feel obligated to go, especially if I don't see you throughout the year,
right?
You get what I'm saying? Am I wrong for thinking, hey, you should put your significant other through that trial?
It's a trial.
And not me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it should be obligated that if you want to do a birthday weekend, like, whoever you with, put them through that.
Okay.
But keep it to a birthday dinner or breakfast specifically. I like breakfast. And, like, don't put the obligation for everybody to show up to your event. Because at the end of the day, if everybody don't feel obligated, then there won't be no event. The reason why there's events is because people should be there. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I also think that it's really by personal preference. So even though I may be somebody who maybe I don't want to do anything for my birthday, or if I want to do something, it's only with my partner, or I'm going out of town or something like that. And it's good enough for me to get happy birthday texts versus trying to coordinate a whole big thing when it creates more work for me when I could go somewhere like a resort and have all of my everything planned out for me.
Stop right there. You know? Stop right there for a second. You just said something. Maybe it is disrespectful because I coordinated this all of these things and none of y'all coming. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can see that too because it takes a lot of work to coordinate events and all that type of stuff. So I can see if somebody does coordinate different things for them to be hurt if people don't show up. And I think that if people take the time out to plan something, then you should make the effort to go. But when it gets to be like a 30-day event, then it's just kind of like, okay, I got to pick and choose some things here. Like, I really can't do everything. And I think the friends should understand that. And maybe they can adjust what they plan on doing, or maybe just know that some things are going to be a solo thing, which is going to be just for my personal enjoyment. Like, I'm going to get pedicures. It would have been nice for me to go with, everybody. But if everybody can't do pedicures, I'm still going to enjoy my pedicure. Yeah. So I think that, it's per person, and it really is... I don't know.
That title, best friend, is heavy, man.
Yeah.
Heavy. Listen, the crown is heavy as best friend because it's okay if A and B don't come, but you're my best friend. You got to kind of be there to kind of orchestrate, to make sure things are good, to make sure, like, So that's why I'm like, truth be told, even though I didn't specify the sex, birthday weekends, 30-day birthday celebrations is most likely a woman thing. Right.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have a friend that is a male that requires a birthday celebration more than a day unless we're out somewhere, unless we're like out the country, or unless we're out the state or something like that. To where it's like, oh, this trip is the birthday celebration. But I don't know. I just always feel funny, and maybe it's just me, about, wow, I'm spending $500 for your birthday.
Right.
I have to eat at this restaurant, right? And then that probably will cost me 80 plus, whatever. Yeah. And then you want to have events right after, which is like not cheap, so probably $50 each, depending on where we go. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, for your birthday, even though the money didn't go to you directly, I'm $300 out.
Yeah.
I spend $100 a day basically to celebrate the birthday, right?
Yeah.
Can I add a little twist to it?
Absolutely.
Just a little twist. Now, this is not the scenario. This is just something to add to the scenario, right? At what age does birthday trips? Now, it is a trip.
Okay.
To where it's not an event to where it's like, y'all in the same state and y'all do like dinner, indoor skydiving. You know what? We are going to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
We are going to Greece. That seemed fun. Let's say y'all did that all the way up. Y'all did that 21st birthday, 25th birthday, 27th birthday. Y'all, it's like a thing. At what age does it become like, I'm not doing that no more? If there is an age.
I don't think there is age. I think that for some people, that is their tradition.
Okay.
And they can continue on that tradition with whoever decides to come.
No. I don't want you to wiggle out of this.
I'm not trying to wiggle out of anything. I think that for the people who are expected to come, I think that the person who is coordinating this has to understand where their friends are at in their lives.
I understand that, but you're my it's one day out of the year.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
and some people really take birthdays seriously.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it sucks from my perspective because I have people who would expect me to show up for their birthday when I don't expect them to show up for my birthday because I don't take birthdays that seriously.
Right.
So they will say, I would do the same for you. And I'm just like, I never asked you to.
Right.
Dude, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's a circumstance thing.
Right.
Unfortunately, many times they're not birthday trips, those type of things. It's not so much of an age thing. It's more of a relationship status thing. Mm-hmm. If you're single and you don't really have nobody, I think I see it more that you kind of put the obligation on your friends to take PTO to go hang out with you out the country or out the state because you don't got a significant other to fill in that gap. Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
But also, I don't necessarily think a significant other should always hold that role. Like, girlfriends need girl time.
Okay.
You know, and I think those trips and things like that allow you to make the space and the time to be not distracted by life and everything you have going on, to where you can really get back to bonding and having a girls trip with your girls and keeping those relationships intact, especially because everybody has so much going on and more responsibilities on them as they get older.
That's fair.
So I think that the girls trip is an important bonding experience for friends, whether you have a significant other or not. Now, when it comes to putting an obligation on somebody, then I don't think you should do that to anybody. I think it should be a question of, hey, are you able to do this? Is this something that you can swing? And if the person or the people say, hey girl, like, we really can't do this, then it's up to you to be like, okay, I'm still gonna go because this is what I want to do.
You know they're not going.
Or you can be like, well, I want everybody involved, so let me see what everybody can swing, you know? And that's, like, to me, that's real friendship and, like, the meeting of the minds to be able to enjoy the time that you're spending with each other. So
that's fair.
But I do want to throw in another wrench, since we're talking about birthdays, and a big conversation about birthdays is birthday dinner and who's paying.
Oh. who's paying for?
So we've got 3 scenarios for who's paying for the birthday dinners.
Okay.
1, is it the person whose birthday that's paying for their guests?
Oh, that's crazy.
2, is it the birthday guests who cover the birthday person's meal? Or 3, is it the significant other, the boyfriend, the husband, who's going to be paying for the birthday person as well as the guest, or just their person?
Oh, no. Let's just eliminate 3 right now.
Okay, so the husband's not going to pay for everybody.
I'm not paying for everybody. Let's say if you invite me out with your girlfriends, I'll pay for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying for... see, that's the thing. Yeah, okay. I'm not paying for your girlfriend. Sorry.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean?
Even if it's only like 2?
I'm not paying for your girlfriend.
Okay.
It's not their birthday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You said number 1, is it the person's birthday to pay for everybody, to pay for her guests?
Since they invited them out to this event.
Oh my gosh, that seemed kind of like wrong. Like I never been in a situation like that to where like, you know what, I want y'all to be part of this experience.
Yeah. So
I covered the bill already. I would love to be that person, Fred.
I think that's like a difference in tax bracket.
Yeah,
I think like if certain people make that much amount, then it's just like if we're going to a 5-star restaurant, then yes.
Facts. Because, put like this, right? There's been situations, it wasn't dinner, but there's been situations to where, let's say I wanted like someone to be there,
right? And
I'm like, okay, I'll pay for you. It wasn't a birthday or anything like that.
But you just wanted them there.
I wanted them there, right?
And they couldn't swing it.
Right. So, but if it's a surprise, is it a surprise dinner? No?
No.
Okay. So if I know the dinner's going to happen and my friend lets me know, like, man, I can't make it because things like that, I'll probably be like, I'll pay for you. Don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I like this friend. You get what I'm saying? I think overall, even though I'm going on a tangent, I'm sorry.
Enjoy. Go ahead.
As long as the person's birthday dinner is paid for by somebody at that table,
yes,
I'm fine with whatever.
Okay.
What is your thoughts?
My thoughts is if the person's significant other is not there, then we all should split their bill to cover their bill. Now, if you're at a dinner or something like that where people aren't necessarily like willing to split the bill, or y'all didn't discuss that like beforehand, because I've been in those situations to where I probably could split the bill, but I didn't ask anybody if they would, and I don't really know these people that well. So I'm just going to offer to pay because I don't want them to have to pay on their birthday. So that's typically what I would do. But if their significant other is there, I am expecting their significant other to pay for them, but not for everybody at the table. Not for everybody else. Okay. Now, if we were in a different tax bracket and folks was inviting us to certain things, that I probably would be like, okay, like, are you gonna, pay?
Whoa. Why are you in their pocket?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're inviting people to like 5-star restaurants and, all this type of stuff, and like you guys are, I think that people who make that much money, like if we think of different celebrities and things like that, I don't think they're itemizing the bill at the table. I think the person who's throwing the event is covering for everybody there.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about celebrities now. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying, just people with money.
I'm saying for an expensive restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I have no problem paying for an expensive restaurant because there's something cheap on that menu. You do. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I've been to like expensive restaurants and didn't spend $300. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I can find something on the menu. It's the splitting of the bills at the end. Right?
Yeah, because everybody went to split it evenly, but I'm just like, I just got a salad and water.
Because I didn't even get a water. I came in with a water bottle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. At one of my brokest times of my life, when I say brokest time, I mean I was broke, right? And I was like, how old was I? 16 maybe? Maybe 17? I don't know, right? We all went to the movies one time. It was a big group of us, right? And I had money for the movies. Yeah. But I didn't have money for the restaurant that we planned on the spot after the movie to eat at.
It'd be like, everybody hungry?
Right.
It's like, actually, I'm not.
No, but that's what happened. Everybody like, yeah, let's go eat at this eat at this nice place and things like that.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, or rather at the movies, you know how we sneak in our own snacks and things like that. I had my own snacks and I had my own 2-liter, right, with cups and things like that. So in the movie theater, we was like passing out cups and things like that. When we got to the restaurant, I still had some left in the 2-liter. And when the guy asked me what did I wanted for, like, to take my order, I said, just give me a glass of ice, right? I got me some ice, and I was just pouring my 2-liter while everybody was eating. It made me think of that. You don't want to be that friend that kind of, like, dilutes the class of the restaurant. No, put it like this. If I have enough money to pay for everybody, depending what we're doing. If we're friends, I think I kind of know what's going on in your life in some facets to know what you can do, can't do. So I'm not gonna put that burden if I can pay that off. Yeah. Not to make it too upscale or not to make it too out of the realm that we can't really relate to with celebrities. But I will find it kind of wild that, like, whoa, I cultivated this event for everybody to come and now I got paid for everybody to come. That is kind of like, I don't know about that. To do that amongst our normal people, I think that's kind of wild. Let's bring back the paying for the birthday girl, paying for the birthday boy, and you find your way. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Everything else can be figured out. But as long as they eat, you get what I'm saying? For free. Yes. I'm good with everything else.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Anything else?
That's all.
Listen here. This is the email where you send the scenario. I know y'all not going to take the time out to click on the link in the description and go to the email. So yes, write it in the comments. But y'all can write it in the comments now because there's no comments. Right. But the more this show pick up traction and the more people get to see it, I want y'all to kind of hide y'all scenario so we all can have the element of surprise.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Anything else, Blair?
That's all I got.
Please watch this video. Okay. Subscribe, like, share, all the above. Y'all be good.
Bye.